Hello. Hi. All right, so fun thing. I just got home, so I'm literally still in my work clothes. I probably could have changed in the time I've been live, but yeah, I'm literally still in my work clothes. So you got business bunny again. Hello M4, hello dragon. Thank you for the hydrate. And congrats on being first, M4. How are we all doing today? I have a Corona Extra because she's here to make a deal. A multi-million-dollar deal. I wish that were how this all worked. Yay. Because you're extra, of course. Always. I drink Corona because I'm extra. Instead of light, because there ain't nothing light about this. Boop, boop, boop. Make that a happier yay. Yay. Hello. Alrighty. I had such a day today. Very long day. Ended up being about a 10-hour day because I was doing a study in Magic Kingdom. And fun. I can't actually tell you what the study was about, which makes it all the more fun. But I was doing a study in Magic Kingdom, which involved me standing for about 3.5 hours and clicking buttons. And wow, look at that one hair. It's in this light, it just looks straight up blonde. I know it's a little bit green, but it just looks blonde. Whatever, I'm getting distracted by my own hair. What's new? But it was very fun. I was just clicking buttons, but oh my gosh, it is so hard to just stand for 3.5 hours because we're not allowed to lean on stuff because it's unprofessional looking. So I'm just there standing for 3.5 hours. And oh my god, I got so fidgety by the end. I was just pacing in my little corner. But funny thing, I had 3 different people give me one of those have I met you before? Why'd you have to stand there? I was collecting data. I was observing a thing and collecting data. But yeah, I had 3 different people give me the whole you got one of those faces. Cause, well, so the first person, introduced themselves because they were also in the area. I don't really know, but introduced themselves and was oh yeah, I'm Tyler, by the way. And I'm hey, I'm Bunny. And then he's I think we've already met. And I was I don't think so. And he's well, have you been on the Zoom calls? And I'm not for this study. So he's okay, maybe you just have one of those faces. And I'm guess so, because I don't know how or why we would have met before this. Putting a PhD to work, aren't you? Exactly. I'm supporting a study. Very fun though. And then my shift was over. I was headed out. And I got talking to one of the other cast members because I popped through a curtain because that's where I was. I was on the other side of the curtain, and so I popped through the curtain and gave this poor cast member a little heart attack because for a second she thought I was a guest, not another cast member. And then so she gave her a tiny little heart attack, and she's oh, you're another cast member, and we kind of laughed about that. And then another cast member joined us and we were chatting a little bit, and the third cast member walked up and was are you 2 sisters? And I was no, I've never met this person in my life. And then she's because you guys look like sisters. And we're kind of looking at each other. And by the way, flattering, because this girl was very pretty. So flattering. But I'm like, I don't see it. And she's like, I don't see it. And then the dude we were talking to, the other lady that was like, you guys look like sisters, was like, don't you see it? Don't they kind of look like sisters? He's like, yeah, I see it. And I'm like, okay, guess I found the doppelganger today. I should have asked, are you on TikTok or Twitch? I mean, maybe, maybe, perhaps that is. And then I was on the bus, I was like waiting at the bus stop, and this lady walks up and is like, she was just like, you look really familiar. Like, would I know you from somewhere? And I was like, I don't know. You're like, on her name tag, it showed where she was from. I'm like, you're from the Midwest? Maybe I've seen you there? And I'm like, but I don't live there now. And so we got talking a little bit. I'm like, no, I'm in engineering. And she's like, oh, do you like work at Epcot? And I'm like, no, I've only been here since May, and I haven't done any studies in Epcot yet. And so she's just like, yes, you just have one of those faces. And I was like, honestly, you're the third person today. So yeah, so I got 3 people to be like, think they either recognize me or thought I was somebody's sister. So yeah, and oh my gosh, so it's been a day, let me tell you. So it was just very, very busy. And some of it was fun. Like, we had a team lunch where we like went out to lunch with the team and ate food, and it was nice. What was that badoop? I just got a badoop. You guys heard the badoop too, right? That was a badoop on my end, not a badoop on your end. So like, don't freak out. But like, what was the badoop? What did I get badooped? Okay, but it was a lovely little lunch, you know, whatever. So, but it's like a bigger lunch because, you know, we got tacos. It was like a Mexican place. So I got tacos. I got these pulled pork tacos. They were really good because it's kind of like, it's like a barbecue pulled pork, which you wouldn't necessarily expect to put on a taco, but it was really good. I keep forgetting I need to like look at the camera. Hello. But it was like a decent bit of food. Like, I got 3 pulled pork tacos. Like, I probably only needed 2, but they were so good I ate all 3. And so like, I wasn't very hungry, and I left to go to my study at like 2:25 because my study started at 3. Or my shift for the study started at 3. And so I left at like 2:25 to get to my study. Fun thing, there's a shuttle that goes every 15 minutes, and I literally pulled up to the parking lot as the shuttle was leaving. So I'm like, well, guess I'm gonna be here for 15 minutes. Wasn't a big deal though, I still made it to my shift on time. Because since that's Magic Kingdom, you have to like go through the tunnels and stuff, which is very intimidating, not being somebody who works like in the tunnels. Because yeah, if you didn't know, there's like tunnels underneath Magic Kingdom. That's not like a trade secret or anything. People know that. But yeah, they're not actually tunnels. It's actually just like the first floor, because Florida, for some reason, marshlands, I don't really know. You can't really do basements in Florida. So instead, they just built a theme park on the second floor. So like, Magic Kingdom is the second floor of just an enormous building, which is kind of fun. All of your studies sound terrible. I mean, they're not the best part of the job, but they are kind of fun. They have their charms. What was I getting to? Oh yeah, but I got there like early. Because I knew I was gonna be working until 7 today, I brought like a, you know, like a Cliff Bar, like a protein bar or something. I threw it in my bag because I was like, okay, I'll eat this like on my way. But because my lunch was so big, I wasn't hungry. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait until after. But oh my gosh, after 3.5 hours of like standing there taking data, I was like starving by the time I was done. So literally on the drive home, I don't like eating while driving because it's like nerve-wracking or whatever. I was like scarfing down this breakfast bar. As I'm like driving home. And then also as I'm driving home, I realize my low gas light is on because, you know, I don't usually have a car. I'm currently driving my mom's car, so I'm not used to like checking the gas. So I'm like, oh shoot, I need gas. So as I'm like driving, I'm like clicking my talk to my phone button and being like, navigate to gas station. And then of course it pulls up like 7 different gas stations and I have to pick which one I want. But it's like super tiny and hard to see. And so I'm like trying to drive and trying to like look at the gas stations and I'm like, that one. And it like didn't work. It like clicked on something else and I was like, no. So I'm like trying to like swipe away at the same time as not like crashing into traffic. So I do get to a gas station and I get gas and then I come home and it was 7:58 when I walked in my door. So I was like, okay, let's get streaming. So that's been my day. It's been a lot. Have you considered maybe pulling over to look at the phone? Okay. I was literally en route home and I was like, I need to find a gas station. I need to find a gas station. Like, there was nowhere to pull off. I was on the highway. So that's just to say, I feel like I deserve this. But yeah, it was good fun. They have shoulders. You're really not supposed to do that unless it's like an emergency. And that's where like the talk function, I don't know. It was a lot. And also I was just in time though, because the gas station, because I was like on Disney property. So there's not like a million gas stations or anything. And so like the next gas station, which was the one I was hoping to get to, it was like the next exit. So it was a good thing that I put it in then. So I just like, whoop. My driving would send you into a nervous wreck. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I've had a day. It's safer to do it for 5 minutes than potentially crash. That is true. Yeah. Pull over. Don't do as I do. But also I was tired after my shift and I wasn't thinking straight, so give me a break. And I was trying to get home for like stream because like my shift ended at 7 and I'm like, that's plenty of time to get home, but like, because it's only like, I don't know, 20 minutes away. It's not that bad. But yeah. In PA, it's illegal to touch your phone while driving except for navigation. Technically, it was navigation. I was navigating to a gas station. That was exactly what I was doing. So even in Pennsylvania, would not have been illegal. Technically, I mean, it was definitely unsafe. I'm not gonna claim it was safe. But I didn't crash, and I made it to the gas station. But it technically would have been legal because it was navigation. Okay. Not like many people follow it though, that's fair. So yeah, now we're gonna play the game that's gonna make me cry. So yeah, nobody died last stream, which means we're probably gonna have like everyone die this stream. Important announcement. I'll try to remember again at the end of the stream. I will be out of town this weekend, which means no stream on Sunday. However, I plan on streaming on Friday instead. So like to make up for the fact that I won't be streaming on Sunday, I'm planning to stream on Friday. It'll probably be a shorter stream because I might even move it a little earlier in the day. I don't know. We'll work out the details. Just keep an eye on Discord. But the plan is, told you Emo Kid would live. Yeah, no, he definitely. I didn't think he would for a minute. Oh, excuse me. I'm already getting the bubbly burps from drinking beer. The bubbly beer burps. BBB. But yeah, Friday, not Sunday, okay? Because this Sunday I'll be out of town. I will be shopping for dresses of the wedding variety with my mom, my aunt, my grandmam, and my brother. Yeah, you're getting a makeup stream. I felt a little bad for canceling last minute, so. It will probably be a short stream because my flight is like 6 a.m. So when you factor in like the hour it takes to get there and the like wanting to get there 2 hours in advance, I'm gonna be waking up at like 3 a.m. So we'll keep it short. I might even try to, if I'm ready, I might start streaming earlier than I usually do, so we have like an actual little bit of time, but I just can't guarantee that right now. So yeah, because the actual like shopping day is actually Saturday, so we're trying to fit 3 shops in, and it's only like a 2-hour flight, so really easy. Yeah. Okay, I'm pausing this music so we can play the game. Play the game! Okay, I'm doing something on my end. Don't worry about it. Okay. I keep missing when stuff is on sale. Ooh, that's on sale. Wow. Like, there's been like 3 times in a row now that I've almost bought Alien Isolation, being like, I'll buy it for you guys as a, like, you know. Actually, it's really just for PJs at this point. I think he's the only one that, like, still has any hope I'll play it. Chug, chug, chug. Exactly. Wait, I clicked on the right game, right? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, I guess I've just never paid attention to like the creators of the game, because those popped up and I was just like very confused. Okay, sorry. Hope Spring Eternal, exactly. I keep like thinking I'll do it for you, and then I miss the sale, and I'm like, well, I'm not gonna buy it full price. Come on. Because there have literally been 2 sales now that I went, I should buy it. I'm gonna buy it. And then by the time I actually went to buy it, it was no longer on sale. Brain. I really wouldn't either, that's fair. Okie dokie. We've got some toughness. I probably want to increase my combat because that's what's low at the moment. And I get the idea. Some people get the sniffles during pollen, Cal says. My mom says it's because your nose thinks the pollen dust is itchy, so it turns on the flood works. I don't know why I decided to give him that voice. Oh, I triggered them both at the same time. That was cute. There we go. They're so cute. I love them both. I love them both so much. You need to wait until you're back on your big PC anyway. That is fair. You know, that is fair. Wow, look, she's slow walking. All right, let's go talk to Dad. He's got something to tell us. You find your dad comparing some plant samples. When he sees you, he puts down the test tubes and gives you a big hug. Kiddo, he exclaims, then kneels down and looks you in the eye. I've been thinking. I want to say that I'm sorry your mom and I were arguing on your birthday. Oh, that's actually really sweet to, like, acknowledge that was rough and, like, apologize for it. That's actually very sweet. We disagree sometimes, just like every couple. But it's unfair that you had to see how the sausage gets made. Oh, sausage. Cute, because it's not a sausage, it's a sausage. See, I am not unreasonable. Oh, I can't say that I was really upset. It's okay. He pats you on the shoulder. Thanks for saying so. You're a great kid. Your mom and I talked it out, he continues. We're both just really putting our everything into the farm right now, and it's making us kind of snappy. You don't have to worry about it, okay? He squeezes you in a hug. If you want to join Utopia's exploration team, just be careful. It's dangerous out there. I know! I just, like, watched a dude die out there. I know it's dangerous. Hey, what's up, nasty? Mars has set up her hollow screen to reflect her face, and she's swatching various eyeshadows on her forearm. Just because we're out here struggling to survive in the musty armpit of space, that doesn't mean we can't enjoy ourselves a little. She gestures to her eyeshadow palette. If I have the kudos to print luxury goods, why shouldn't I? No, it's actually fair. Okay. Bye. I think I'm gonna work on my self-defense, or I guess it is self-defense, yeah. I already spend as little time around other teenagers as possible. Tang sniffs dismissively, but now that everyone smells and is growing hair in unfortunate places, absolutely not. Her lip curls in disgust. What a cosmic joke. Hormones that encourage us to be intimate with one another, while simultaneously turning us into disgusting, sweaty, stinking beasts. Ugh, no thank you. I have never allowed my biology to dictate who I am, and I don't intend to start now. Fair enough. Bye! Hello, Anemone. Nem is sitting on a sports ball dugout, her feet propped up on the bench. Hey, Selene, what's up? Nothing. Dis is sulking, leaning against the outer wall of the colony with his arms crossed. Mars called me a maladapted degenerate today, he says. Then she told me she's just trying to help. Like everything would be fine if I just acted like everyone else. He scowls. Everyone thinks we're so much better than the people we left back on Earth, but they're just as close-minded and stupid. Okay. Let's go! Defense training! Hello. You've heard Security Chief Rhett is on the lookout for lookouts. Cute. That is, for kids to chill out on top of the walls all afternoon and count Xenos. Sounds way better than going to class. He gives you a once-over, eyes narrowed. All right, he says. Look over there at the end of the field. What does that sign say? Read it out loud. You can read the sign easily. It says, if you can read this, your eyesight is 20/20. Huh, what a weird sign. What does that mean? Rhett nods in approval. Good, you pass. Come back next month and I'll put you on the roster. Ah, lookout duty in the garrison. Cool. The name Dis is so confusing. You say Dis is slouching. I hear Dis is slouching. That is cute. Maybe it's Dice, but I don't know. I've said Dis so much now, I feel like that's just what his name is to me. Wow. 4, 5, 6, 5, 6. Okay, +5 kudos if total equals goal. Honestly, all of my cards are way too high valued. I'm not sure I could lower it enough to reach the goal. Oh, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Unless maybe I go like this. Oh wait, that's actually kind of close. So... Yay! I did it! So I'll get extra kudos too. I get the super goal and extra kudos. It's a made up name anyways. I mean, sort of. Like, all these names are real, well, I guess I can't say all of them, but almost all the names that we've encountered so far are like real words just turned into names. Like, anemone. Excuse me. And what are some of the other people's names? Tangent. Kombucha. I don't know anybody else's names. Actually, I can see them all right here. Like, what's recalcitrance. Who the heck names their kid recalcitrance? Tangent. Yeah, what's Dis's name? Oh, Dis is just Dis. Never mind. Mars, marzipan. And then Tammy. See, okay. This was the thing where it's aspartame. I have no idea what aspartame Tammy is. But Tammy's cute. Flulu. That's not a real word. Geranium. I think Eudicott is a word. I just don't know what it means on the top of my head. Sedent. I think that's a word. Instance, that's a word. Oh, this is the one. Oh, they didn't say it, but I thought his name was like halitosis or something dumb like that. See, I thought he had a name too, like a full name that was longer than Tonin. Seek. Maybe we just don't have it in here yet. Do we know Rets? Nope. Yeah, because Calm is kombucha. Okay, so they just didn't put them all in here. Nugget. I love Nugget. Nugget's adorable. I want her to be my friend. Woo! I know it's not the highest I could do. I did it on purpose. Because I got those 5 kudos, 7 combat. Heck yeah! Ooh, shop weapons perk. New cards at the depot. Heck yeah. My animals is getting up there too. 62. I wonder if that's enough to help my dad with the animals again. Okay. The Eudicots, Eudicatidae, or Eudicotyledons are a clade of flowering plants, angiosperms, which are mainly characterized by having 2 seeds or leaves. Cool. The more you know. Yeah, I wasn't helping your dad with the animals 40. Yeah, but I think it's like tiered. Like, there's something that unlocks at 40, and I think another thing that unlocks, I don't know when. Maybe it's not at 60. I just figured it's close to, maybe it's at like 80. I don't know. I don't know. It's thirds? Then why was the first one at 40? But look at all that. I got 7 combat, 3 animals, 15 stress, and 5 kudos. You know, there'll be like 33, 66, and 100. Yeah, that's fair. Making up as I go. Maybe it's 70 or 80. Late, quiet. New park! Oh, that's the one I already read about. New cards in the depot. Well, I definitely gotta check that. Okay, well, I'll talk to people first, but I definitely gotta check that out. 20, 21, 22. Nem counts, bouncing a sports ball on her knee. 24, 25, 26. Oh, hey, Selene. She tucks the sports ball up under her elbow and smiles at you. What's up? Nothing. Tang is working in the lab, taking notes on a vibrant Vertumian specimen. Chief Engineer Instance has allowed me a great deal of intellectual freedom, she says. She does not see my age as an impediment to my contributions. In fact, she celebrates my youth. She says that it is the old who should look to the young for guidance, as we are unburdened by tradition. Tang allows herself a rare smile. In some ways, she's the mother I've always wanted. She adds quietly, my own mother was burdened by many things. Ooh, backstory, lore. Hey, Dis. Who dis? Dis is sulking. Okay. Cal! How are you doing, Cal? What's up? Okay. Alright. Okay, can we help him with animals again? Oh, it's at 80. Okay. So 40 and 80 it seems like is the pattern. Oops. Mars does a little twirl, showing off her shimmering dress. You wouldn't believe how many kudos I needed to use to nanoprint this dress, she says loftily. I won't even bother telling you. It would only make you jealous. Supply depot. Ooh, new stuff. Sports ball. Plus 10 to combat, plus 2 to strength challenges. Wait, this one just seems... Oh. Okay, plus 2 bonus to tough strength pairs. That's actually really good. 50 combat, 2 times bonus for pairs. Wow. That's really good too. Autoplay best hand? Pfft, nah. I like to work at it. -2 to cards? Pfft, no. Alright, well now I have something to like actually want kudos for, you know? Okay. Oh, because I can do this now. Oh, that's actually really cool. So I can explore nearby or survey the plains. Interesting. I think I want to try to do this. Bravery, perception, animals, friendship with Dis. See, the problem is I've already maxed out my perception. So, did you guys hear that? It sounded like my phone said something. I don't know, could be crazy. View the map, okay. Prosaic Plains, okay. See, I like kind of want to survey the plains, but I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of my heroic because I don't get the bonus on the perception. Okay, well, let me... It looks... So I also unlocked something over here. Lookout duty. Everything is perception! Honestly, I might just do defense training again. Like, increase some combat in animals. Like, I feel like that's not a bad way to go. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with it. You think it did? Did you hear what it said? Because my headphones actually cancel, surprisingly enough for how cheap these things were, they actually cancel out noise pretty well. So I didn't hear what it said, but I thought it talked at me. Okay. Part of self-defense training your body. Part of self-defense is training your body so that can be ready for any situation. The security chief has you running laps, jumping through tires, climbing walls, and sprinting back and forth. He has this inverted anti-gravity pad that makes your limbs feel super heavy. When you do jumping jacks on it and then do them again in normal gravity, it feels like you could jump straight back up through the wormhole. It's exhausting, but not all that different from sports ball. So I have This is the Breeze or I'm pushing myself so hard. This is a Breeze is working those muscles. +2 during challenges. I already have this card. I know it's technically a higher value, but I don't have this card yet, so I kind of want to get it. This is a Breeze. Also, who is that? Is that my dad? Okay. So, cool. I got +2 toughness. Nice. Actually, that's really good. Ooh. Oh, did I already get another update basic card? I mean, no, I think I already had that. I don't know. This is great. Feels good that red actually challenges your body and encourages you to achieve peak condition. Get to work. Okay. 1 slot becomes value 2. Well, it feels like I should just like 2, 2, 5, 5, 6, 6. Like, I don't think I'm gonna get any higher than that. Oh, that ends up being the same. Oh, because it becomes 2 no matter what. Yeah, okay, cool. I feel pretty good about that. I don't think I can get any higher. Yay! I was right. Nice. +6 combat. Love that. +3 animals. We're getting good with these animals. Stress, kudos. Wonderful. I love it. Don't have your headphones on right now. Could clip it if you really want to know. It's probably not worth it. I'm sure it wasn't important. It was more just like curiosity than anything. Being like, what did my phone just say to me? Maybe it was confessing its infection and is now really offended that I didn't hear it. Nema's munching on a container of cut up pieces of dust melon. My mom is kind of bossy, but she sure makes a great lunch, she says, offering you a piece. Gotta keep your strength up. Dada was probably telling you is transmitting everything to Google. Yeah, it was my one and only chance to tell it not to sell my information. The brain requires nearly a continuous supply of glucose. Oh, I've already said this one. She's saying that she's more efficient because she doesn't eat sweets. Cal's eyes crinkle when he sees you approach and pulls off his face mask. I'm outside all the time, he says, and I hate it when my chest gets all tight and itchy around this time of year. The mask kind of helps, I think. My mom nanoprints a ton of them to use in the med bay. You should go grab one with all the running around you do. I want to give you... I know you don't like it that much, but... You missed the modern Hogwarts letter? Hello, Father! Your dad was sniffing and sneezing pretty bad this morning. Is it supposed to be all fuzzy like that? I mean, probably. I can't imagine they'd make a mistake like that. So it's probably to show all the pollen in the air. He collapsed around this time last year, so you've been feeling anxious about his health, especially now that the pollen is back. He's working hard in the fields, respirator hanging from his neck as he grunts and shovels dirt into a wheelbarrow. He sees you coming and stands up straight, coughing a little as he stretches his back. Hey, kiddo, what brings you out here? Dad, you have to wear your respirator. Your dad makes blah, blah, blah motions with his hands. I do. Don't look at me like that. I'm just getting some fresh air. It's hard to breathe with that thing on. I'm racing to get these pixie beans in the ground, he continues. We're all set to have a great harvest this time, harvest in time for Vertumnalia. They are worse than spammers? Really? If it's a Hogwarts letter, we know one letter won't stop them. Exactly. They are worse than spammers, I get it, right? They literally track you down. Yeah, and then flood you with letters if you ignore them. He leans on his shovel, tucking one foot behind the other and rocking back and forth. Truth is, I've been working like a dog. I'd love to get out of here for a while. Hey, what do you say you and I go for a little walk? He says, brightening. I know you don't get outside the walls much either, but we could do a little nature walk. I study all the plants the foragers bring back, but I've never really seen them in the wild. Sounds great. Boom. Ah! Awesome, your dad exclaims. I knew you'd pick up what I'm throwing down. Your mom doesn't see the draw, he continues, flipping his shovel up onto his shoulder and picking his way carefully out of the turned fields. She likes what she can control, you know, but there's a whole planet out there, and I want to go explore. He stops, doubles over, suddenly racked with a coughing fit that makes him unable to speak. He tries a few times to catch his breath, but each time he just starts coughing harder. The pink pollen in the air swirls and eddies around you both. Maybe you should stay indoors. Oh, your dad wheezes. You're just like Instance. That old stick in the mud. I remember when we were younger. She was always walking around with her nose in everyone's business. She always thinks she knows what's best for people. Despite his brave words, he has to hold on to you for balance as he catches his breath again. Wear your frickin' respirator! Okay, maybe now's not the best time, he gasps, finally putting his respirator back on. But, you and me, we have a date with the outside world, kiddo. I'm taking a rain check. Oh, that's actually very sweet. Whew, he says, his eyes red-rimmed and streaming from irritation. I can't wait until Instance figures out a treatment for this shimmer thing. She says maybe next year, maybe the one after that. I'm gonna be the first in line, you bet. I miss Dis. Is he over here? Where's Dis? Is Dis out here? Oh, hey Dis! You're not 13 yet, get back inside! Have you heard the stories about changelings? Dis muses, scrolling through the book of mythology on his holobomb. Old Earth humans used to think that fairies would steal human babies and replace them with their own. He scratches his cheek. Do you think that happened with me and Tang? I think that would explain a lot. Sometimes it feels like I'm not even really human. Okay. Chill. Should a face mask coordinate with your outfit, or should it provide contrast? Mars says, holding up 2 fabric face masks. She crumples them up and throws them to the ground, then stomps on them. Ugh, I'm so tired of all this skunky pollen floating around. Why can't this planet just be normal for once? I want her to tell me about the depot again. Oh, you want to hear more? Blah, 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 blah. Wow, she sounds like Minister Seek. Okay, so I need either friendship of 10 or higher, which very low with that. Or rebellion of less than 20, which I'm at 25 at the moment. So I'll stroke her ego again. Then she just leaves. Okay. Oh, cute. Okay. I kind of want to try something new, so let's go here. Explore nearby for bravery, or explore the plains for animals. Let's do bravery. Explore nearby. You stop for lunch. Eating an earth treat grown from your own greenhouses. A watermelon, nice and sweet, like a more solid wata topod. You munch away. I'm gonna relax, so I get back, yes, 30 stress, so now I'm all the way up to only 10 stress. You sit back and enjoy your midday rest in beautiful surroundings. As you come to a bend in the path, movement catches the corner of your eye. There's something up on top of a mushroom-capped tree, but you can't quite tell what it is. But is that a person? Ooh, who are you? And can I romance you? Someone is peering over the edge of a mushroom cap above you. You can't quite see their eyes, but you get an impression of long, dark hair and an enormous mocking grin. I wouldn't go that way if I were you, they warn playfully. They have a deep musical accent you don't recognize. A stranger? That's impossible. You're the only people around for thousands of light years. And what the heck is he doing out here? You feel a chill go up your spine. Ignore him and move on quickly? No. You've met everyone on the stratospheric. That must have been some kind of animal? One that looks like a person and sounds like a person. Maybe it's Dis playing tricks with his voice, or maybe you're seeing things. You round the bend and regret it immediately as something long and thin slaps against your face, then another whack across your back. As you spin around to face your attacker, whack, whack. 2 slaps to your shins send you reeling. Whatever's attacking, you can't see it. You follow the ground and cover your head with your arms in defense. Nothing happens, just silence. When you look up, there's no attacker, but the plants all around you flatten to the ground. They're long purple reeds with knobby bumps at their bases. As you watch, the reeds slowly start to bend back upright. You poke one experimentally and it slaps back to the ground, stinging your hand. Attacked by grass. How embarrassing. You decide to call it slapgrass. Fun. Ahead of you, the road curves and there's a steep hill heading off to the left. You bet there's a really great view from the top, but it's gonna be a scramble to get up there. Yeah, let's hike up it! You leave your pack. Wow, I got a lot of stress. Excuse me. Tentacle monster. You leave your pack in some bushes at the base so you'll be lighter on your feet and start the trek. It's tiring and even steeper than it looked from the bottom, but some broad mushroom-capped trees provide shade. The view from the top is spectacular. Wow! +2 to my maxed out perception. You can see all the way to the colony walls in one direction. And down to a little sawmill on the other. Then you spot it. The rock. The most perfect boulder you've ever seen, teetering right on the edge of the slope you just climbed up. It's almost as tall as you are and must weigh at least 2,000 kilos. But it's practically teetering there. You think with just enough muscle you could push it over. That feels like a bad idea, but I want to do it because I can. Let's do it! There comes a time in every childhood that one must take life by the horns and just push the rock. You shove it with all your might, digging your toes into the ground. Leaning in, the rock starts to slide, and suddenly it's off with a satisfying lurch, catapulting down the hill, rolling faster and faster, crashing through bushes and... Oh, darn your back. The rock just rolled right over it. Oh, 5 kudos. Aw, you make your way down the hill to retrieve your bag, all completely destroyed along with all of its contents. Ah, shoot. You're gonna have a hard time explaining this one to your parents, and you're gonna need a new pack. Rough. You know, actually, for now... because I'm running like low on stress, so I think I'm gonna go here. Utopia is working near the gates. This area has been deemed safe enough for kids to go for a hike, as long as you're back before dark and never go out during glow. Fair. Ain't a lot to see around out there, kiddo. I don't know why I added kiddo. She looks like she said kiddo. A logging camp, a few fields, some nice lookouts. You've been out here before, but that was when you weren't supposed to, so you let her give you advice anyway. Keep your eyes peeled for useful things, like that there mushwood log. She points to a light, sturdy piece of wood by the side of the road. Lumber carrier must have dropped it. Cool. It's fairly safe out there, but that don't mean totally safe, she cautions. Don't go too far, and if you see anything that scares you, run like heck and make a ton of noise. She helps tighten the straps of your backpack. What you hoping to see out there, sweets? Stuff to collect, stuff to fight. I'm just checking things out. Nothing is boring. Stuff to collect! Utopia laughs. Take nothing but photos, leave nothing but footprints, she teases. She just told me to take the log. Suppose it's different on a brand new planet like this one, she says. We actually do need samples of basically everything, especially stuff what might be edible. She slaps you on the back. Things will grow pretty wild out there, she adds. If you picked a place clean, give it a year. Bet it'll look like you were never there at all. Oh, that didn't... Alright, let's go talk to Dis again and hope he doesn't die on us. But nah, he's emo. He's living forever. Muscle it over. I feel like we're already lagging again, which is rough. You find Dis sitting on a large flat rock on a hilltop, eating a sandwich and looking totally at home, far from the colony walls. Join him quietly. You sit next to Dis and get out your own lunch. Some soy cheese cubes and crackers from the cafeteria. You listen to the jungle sounds and think of how nice it is to just be free, then in the open, not confined to a tiny box hurtling through space. Then, quite out of blue, the rock you're both sitting on stands up and starts to walk down the hill. Okay. You crouch and look over the edge of the rock. You're a couple meters off the ground, balancing on spindly legs like a spider's. 8, 10 of them, evenly spaced. Stressed, memory gained. You realize the rock also has eyes at regular points, which you've mistaken for shiny black pebbles embedded in the stone. One of them swivels up to stare at you. You gulp and try not to scream. Dis gets shakily to his feet, trying to keep his balance as the creature under you slowly clambers forward. He grabs your hand to help you up. Ooh, a stressful event. Plus 10 stress. Try to be brave. Okay, we have 3 rounds, but it's an easy challenge. This value is wild. But it says 0. Oh, Oh, but it's wild. Okay. Okay, so if I go like for example, like this, it'll count for both. Yeah. Yeah. I kind of want to go like, honestly, just like 1, 2, 3. What if I go 0, 2, 3? Wait, no. Okay, that's probably better. Ooh, we got some 4s and some 5s. So +1 for each gem, -2 the neighboring cards. So what if I go 4, 0, 5, 5? So then it counts as both a 5 and a 4. -2. Matches as all pairs or straights. But why does it say -2? I don't quite get it. I mean, -2 from telling a violent tale. -2. Oh! There we go. That's what I was doing wrong. Or is it better if I go like this? 23. Okay, that is better. Oh, cool, because it acts as both a 3 and a 4. That's interesting. So it's 3, 4, 5, and it's also 4, 4. That's cool. Ooh, we got some of these cards and the +1 for each card with gems. So what if we go 4, 4, 2, 2, and then that 4, which becomes a 6. That's pretty good, I think. Oh, and it was the best I could have done. Nice! Bravery. Kudos. You swallow hard and control your fear. Barely. Actually, this is not biologically satisfying. It's actually kind of neat. Dis seems calm too. You hold hands to steady yourselves as the living rock totters along under you. After a minute, the creature crouches down to look at something, and the two of you jump off. As soon as you're safe, a flood of adrenaline hits you. Wow, you could have died, maybe. Hey, we're friendship. You're impressed that Discap is cool, and you tell him so. Actually, he says, I was kind of freaking out inside. You laugh and say you were too. It's funny. Dis might suck with people, but is kind of badass when it comes to non-people things. Wow, look how good friends we are. How's my... Oh, I still have a little bit. Okay. Never mind. Why did it even give me the option if it just said... Ugh. Dis is skipping stones across a flat stretch of rock. Talked to my sister today, he says. Skip. She's doing some kind of super secret extra credit project in engineering. She wanted to gloat, I guess. He tosses a rock into the air and catches it. Whatever. She just likes it when people pay attention to her. Looks up from his planting. What's up, Selene? He asks. Want to help? I got a lot of seeds in the ground. Bye. Wait, what are my options in here? Oh, I do just have to... nurse has set up her hollow screen to reflect her face. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, I found something you might like. Crystal cluster. I feel like she'd like this. Yes! She holds up the crystal to the light and gazes into it. At the right angle, I can see my face in it. Beautiful. She likes crystal clusters. I'm not surprised. You find Tang leaning against the wall of the laboratory, looking out to the hustle and bustle of the colony. Antecedent tried to talk to me about puberty today, she says, rolling her eyes. It was a pleasure to tell her that I seem to be suffering no ill effects from the malady. Malady? She crosses her arms and shrugs dismissively. Perhaps there's a limit to genetic recombination therapy, as I do not seem to be undergoing the effects common among those who are born to this array of hormones. I should advise Chief Engineer Instance. I have something for you. I have medicinal roots. Alright, I think I can rest. So if I relax on the walls, I think I get friendship with Dis, which I like. So let's relax on the walls. The view from on top of the towers is stunning. In almost every direction, you see untouched beauty of Vertumna spill out before you. Well, except for where they've cut down a bunch of mush trees, and where the expedition vehicles have churned up dirt, and where the drainage system has made a big muddy puddle, and... Yay! I don't think I want to get rid of either of those. I like them. Okay. Oh, now we get to hear about puberty. You're getting older. It's that magical time in your life full of discoveries and possibilities when children become adults and their bodies change in weird, wonderful, and often embarrassing ways. When you were younger, Congruence gave your class a frank presentation about preparing for the changes your body would experience in the next few years. Which parts of the presentation were relevant for you? Menstruating and breast growth, voice changing and getting erections, or none of it. I'm like a doll down there. Oh, so I get to decide. I get to decide how puberty is going to affect Selene. We're gonna go the feminine route. You and your friends giggled your way through Congruence's presentation and left with a new appreciation for the wonders of the human body. Puberty had felt like something that would happen so far in the future that it didn't apply to you. I dropped my slipper again. I keep doing this. Because of course I don't sit still when I stream, like, who am I? So I keep like fidgeting and then I drop my slippers. Okay, puberty felt like something that would happen so far in the future that didn't apply to you. You put it out of your mind even as you notice Cal's voice begin to drop or Mars start to dress differently. Until one moment you wake up and boom, boobs. Something feels different. You just know something's off as soon as you open your eyes. Things are squelchier than you expect them to be. Oh no. You just want to close your eyes again. You remember Congruence's sexual education classes, and you're really not ready for the real-world practical application. If you just go back to sleep, it'll go away, right? You finally sigh and muster up the courage to look under your blanket. Yup, your period started. It is time. Boobs! She just got her period. How cute. How adorable. Yeah, I'm gonna ask my mom for help. I don't need to deal with that on my own. You pull back your privacy curtain and gesture for your mom to come over. When she sees the problem, her eyes go wide and gives you a hug? What? My little girl's growing up, she exclaims, and you feel your face grow hot with embarrassment. Your dad is right there. She puts her hands on your shoulders. I'm so happy for you, kiddo. I know you're probably grossed out, but getting your period is important. Sometimes we need a bit of mess in our lives to remind us that we're real, that we're part of this world. It reminds us that we have the ability to make life and responsibility to take care of that life. Getting your period is a beautiful thing. Oh, that's actually very sweet. You can't think of anything worse. Thankfully, soon you can get a blocker to keep from having to go through this every month. Oh, that's actually kind of nice. I guess that makes sense. It's like a futuristic world. They probably just made better, like, birth control that just, you know, stops period entirely. Actually, I think that exists. Like, I think there are actually ways. It's just they're maybe not well studied yet. I don't really know. Your mom hugs you again and keeps talking about how she's proud of you. It's super embarrassing, and you can't help but shove her away and retreat to your bunk to stew about it. Teenage emotions too. Okay, I just stepped back and, oh yeah, our girl's got her period, so we're going through that. Ooh. Hormones! Teenage hormones are making you brave and rebellious. Rebellion increase has tripled. Oh my gosh. All right. What is happening? You feel on edge today. Like, everything that happens feels so unfair and tragic. Like, you want to punch stuff and then cry about it. Like, you want to be left alone, but you also desperately want attention. It feels like a font of new energy starting to bubble up inside of you. Dangerous, uncontrollable energy. Welcome to puberty, Selene. Late pollen. Okay. Let's go talk to everyone else about puberty. How long does this last? Oh, probably a while. Okay. Yep. You're still doing cool stuff. Cal's digging stuff. Cool. Just skipping stones. M4, avert your eyes! Time for the birds and the bees. Nah, I gotta wait till I'm a little older, because then it's not weird to romance kombucha. or okay, wait. How old does she have to get before it's not weird to romance Utopia? Nah, I think there's too big of an age gap. 26 and 13, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. But the next best thing is kombucha. He's only 5 years older. That's like, there's a point at which that's no longer weird, you know? 18, okay. Okay, well, shut up. I just meant the explanation of the birds and the bees. Very nice. I feel like I kind of want her to go to school. Like, I feel like we're doing really good on all these physical traits, and we're still lacking in, like, everything else. And the best way we have so far... Wait, how's my organizing? 12? So we have biology and reasoning, engineering and reasoning, creativity and persuasion. Okay, the other option would be to go over here and potentially deliver supplies. Organization and perception. Oh, I don't need perception, but organization's nice. Coming home with the awkward, most uncomfortable conversation of any person's life. Coming home with bad grades was better, yeah. Yeah, I'll deliver some supplies. I want the organization. Let's do it. Mars has asked you to recruit some new members for the secret Fun Times Club. Who do you approach about this fun, exciting opportunity to make friends and be your own boss? See, I would say Dis, but he would hate it. So let's go Cal. Cal listens patiently while you explain the rules of the club. He says when you get to the part about the pledge you have to join. I don't know if I want to say, like, humans are the best, he continues. What if we changed it so it's more ambiguous? Like, humans are really cool. I mean, humans are great, but animals are good too. It'll take some politicking, but you think you can convince Mars. One more thing, Cal says. What about Anemone? She's really cool too. If I'm in the club, she should defo be in the club too. It's hard to argue with that. Looks like you got a 2-for-1. Huh, sweet. Nem and Cal are both at the next meeting and very excited to be part of the group. Mars looks excited to have more people to boss around. Anemone can be vice president of kicking stuff, Mars announces. You know, for if we need extra security or, like, if we need to open a door and can't use our hands. Cal will be vice president of transportation, Mars continues. Cal pulls out his hoverboard and grins. That'll be useful if we need to get somewhere fast, or if only one of us does. Anyway, he can deliver secret messages too. Mars makes them raise their hands. Do you promise to always be cool kids and do fun stuff together and never tell adults about the secret Fun Times Club? Cal and Nem agree readily. Cute. All right, 5 kudos if it equals the goal. Okay. So let's see what we can get. We could go like 2, 3, 4, 5, but we don't want that. Oh, boom! Equals goal and super goal. I love it. It might not be the highest I can get, but I want it to equal a goal. So it was also the highest I could get. So we got that lovely organizing. Oh, wait, my Vriki gear. Wait, what does this get me again? Oh, +1 skill and challenge wins. Oh, that's a great perk. I forgot I had that. +11 kudos. Love that. Perception doesn't do anything. And my friendship with Dis is going up, which is nice, I guess. Early dust. Mars is frowning intently at her holopalm, typing a new message. Oh, excuse me, Selene. I just have to clear something up, she says, sparing you a look. Anemone posted her answers to the Everything About You survey on the colony message board, and she said that she thinks her brother Com is the coolest person in the colony. Mars rolls her eyes. As if. Com is like one of the hottest, but he's not sophisticated. Okay. Log. Hey, Cal. Cal takes a deep breath and lets it all out in a huge sigh. I love the smell of the air here, he says. It's not clean like the Stratos, but it's fresh. You know what I mean? It smells like dirt and compost and manure and growing threes, and when I breathe it in, it's just... It reminds me that everything here is alive and important. Okay. Hey, Dis. Who dis? Ah, skipping stones again, are ya? Oh, hey. "21, 22, cool. Okay, bye. Nobody has anything interesting to say. I think I want to go... I want to go explore stuff because it's cool. Even though it's not the most efficient, I want to survey the plains. I get friendship with Dis, which is nice, and +3 perception, which is nice. Well, no, not +2 perception. +1 animals, which is nice. I just want to do it because I haven't done it before. boarded the expedition's autobus this morning, you didn't know what to expect. It trundled you and the other surveyors a few clicks to the North Prosaic Plains, a high flat area with cooler weather than your colony. You could barely control your excitement as you watched the landscape change. And now you're here. You're finally old enough for a real survey mission away from the colony. You greet Chief Surveyor Utopia at the depot. I can't speak. This here is a plas cutter, she says, handing you one. It's a tool for cutting and heating things. You can use it to make a fire, cauterize a wound, boil water, and it cuts some materials pretty alright. You can use it for self-defense too, but I don't suggest it. Cool. I didn't even have to buy one, I just got it. Cool, fire! She laughs. Cool it, sweets. This is a quiet area. And what we're doing, we're not supposed to be in danger. We're just gonna be taking notes and pictures, keeping track of all the flora and fauna we see. Just don't touch anything, unless I ask you to take a sample. Everything is potentially dangerous. We don't know much about what's out there, which is why we need surveyors, even youngins like you. The Prosaic Plains are a sparse region, like you can assume from the name. You can. You can see things from a long way off. Okay. Utopia sees you squinting at the horizon. What are you gonna do if you see something coming for you? Avoid it! Good kid. +2 perception. I should have said pet it. I would have gotten +2 animals probably. Patting you on the back. We don't need any trouble. Dis joins you. He must have come on an earlier autobus. He's too young. He's not supposed to be allowed. He's only 12. You're supposed to be in 13. Good, here you are, Utopia says, digging out another plas cutter for Dis. You two greenhorns are with me for the foreseeable. Now, we don't gotta sniff each other's butts all the time out there, but I do expect y'all to be in yelling distance. Comms can get pretty spotty out here. You and Dis share knowing glances. You've both been sneaking out to explore long before you were officially allowed to. Utopia also hands you a surveying drone and shows you how to launch it. It'll automatically perform local scans of wherever you go. Though detailed scans still need to be done manually. When you return here to the depot, it'll upload its findings to the holonet. Your job is to cover ground, see what's out there. So long as it isn't dangerous, record it. She slaps you on the back. All right, team, don't get yourself killed out there today. Let's go. What's this? Ooh. I can't get over here, can I? Okay. Oh, that's cute. Even the thing over my head gets reflected. Adorable. Ooh, what's this? What's this? What's this? It's something in the air. What's this? There's snowflakes everywhere. What's this? And something, 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 something. I don't know the words. What's this? It's a cloudy day. You hear the crash of thunder from somewhere nearby. Loud. Sounds like it's getting closer. Suddenly, a massive, impossibly tall something punctures the low clouds and slams into the ground ahead of you. It's as tall as a skyscraper and 1 meter wide, covered with chitinous bone like an insect. You think it might be a leg? Another crashes down, then another. The creature's body must be up in the clouds. So high you can't see anything but legs. Wow. The first leg lifts again and moves towards you. You're in shock. Your body simultaneously screams at you, stand still and run. Yeah, definitely stay calm and analyze its movements, which I can do because I have hecka perception. I gained, that's one big something. You watch the clouds as the next leg breaks through. You dodge it. It slams down where you'd been with force enough to crush a boulder to dust. This creature's so unbelievably massive, you're like an ant to it. That's really cool. Yay, +2 animals. As it passes overhead, you marvel at how such a thing could even exist. And hope it never wanders any closer to your colony. Ooh, new perk already? Extra gear slot. Ooh. Oh, well, I'm doing that immediately. I should probably do +10 combat, +2 to challenges. Because that just seems like really nice, you know? It's another animal. You almost bump into Dis. He's being so still and quiet, hunched over and looking down at a little knoll. He shushes you and points. Don't scare them. You follow his finger and see what looked like a bush shaking violently. 2 bushes, actually, at opposite ends of the clearing. They're bush bulbs, he says, fighting over territory. You look more closely through your holoculars. Oh, those boulders are alive. I hope they won't hold each other. Neat. I hope it's bloody. How do you know that? I hope they won't hurt each other. They won't, Dis whispers. They do it by dancing. Watch. Oh, that's actually so cute. So we got friendship, yes, animals, and gained a memory. You watch the 2 creatures face off, rhythmically rustling the leaves that grow out of their heads and backs. Their gangly, branch-like antennae swing over their heads as they rear up to their full heights. Even from far away, they look imposing, like agile boulders. Okay. Then one goes, then the other. They watch each other carefully, alternating and repeating the other's motions, trying to outdo each other. Ultimately, the smaller, more graceful one seems to be declared the winner. The loser plops back down and shuffles away into the jungle, defeated. That's cool. A mass of dead bushes blocks your way. They have pointy spines the size of short swords. They look very, very sharp. Blast my way through it! Pew, 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 pew! Good thing you brought a plas cutter with you. You cut a hole through the bushes and set a bunch of surrounding forest on fire while you're at it. That'll teach those bushes to get in your way. That seems unnecessarily violent, but okay. Drifts of sparks snow make this area hard to pass through. Your feet keep sinking into it, and you have to work to get them free with every step. The only way forward here is through an especially deep area. Oh, that's actually really cute. I want to take a break and play in it. Wait, that increased stress? You make a snow buddy, or at least you try. The tiny blue crystals don't pack very well together, and the stuff quickly melts just from the heat of your body. The acidic snow gives you a hot, scratchy rash between your fingers. You probably should have worn gloves. It's cool, though. I got playing in the snow. Ooh, +1 creativity. Yay! You appraise your lumpy snow buddy. It looks a little sad. Maybe it just needed some accessories. With some twigs and grass and a weird kind of jelly you find seeping out of the ground, you give your buddy antlers and fur. Looks kind of like a snow bush bulb. Bush bub, not bulb. I keep adding an L. There's no L. You stopped to admire the light glinting off the water of a shallow, circular lake when you notice some strange rocks near your feet. They're pink and red, bobbing in the shallow water at the shore. The rocks are flashing golden yellow. This one, then a pause. Then that one, then the first one again. You thought it was reflected sunlight at first, but no, the rocks themselves are glowing. Repeat the pattern. +1 empathy. Interesting. You play a memory game with them, touching the stones in the pattern they give you. You feel emotions coming from the rocks. Affection, interest, gratefulness. Somehow you understand. They like the contact. I'm making friends with rocks. Yay, +2 animals. Are they creatures or rocks? Sometimes the line between the two can be blurry on Vertumna. They can't move, but learn about the world from creatures who pass by and touch them. Like the way animals rub to leave their scent, these rocks entice animals to play with them and leave information about the world. You get the sense they're excited for your new scent. To what end, you don't know. So they're kind of like coral. Living technically, but kind of plants. Don't get possessed. I always get possessed. I am possession. I want to see if there's anything I can pick up. Hey, Dis. Who dis? Hey, Selene. Dis greets you cautiously as you pass on the narrow path. Hey, do you want me to show you something? This almost never makes overtures of friendship. Whatever it is, it must be pretty cool. Yes, you always... I'm gonna nod quietly and follow him. I feel like he's quiet. I don't want to, like, overwhelm him. You follow him for nearly half an hour. A couple times he stops to listen for something, then continues onward, tromping through the fields of broad-topped mush trees and swaying antler ferns. After a while, you start to wonder if he's just lost. You're about to say something about it when he holds out his hand for silence and directs you to crawl under a huge mushroom. On the other side, you have a view down one of the perfectly round ponds. Taking up most of it is an enormous Xeno, its legs deep underwater. It's a balneal, Dis tells you. They live in the swamps. You don't usually see them here. This one seems totally at home. It dips its long neck and even longer mouth into the pond, sucking up water from the bottom and spewing it out of a spout at the back of its head. Ooh, yes, +2 animals. I'm getting so many animals today. The spray of beautiful turquoise water sparkles in the sun. Tiny, colorful bird-like creatures dart around it, catching the tiny fish that come spraying out. Sit and watch quietly. You enjoy the pretty scene together. Friendship! You're too worn out and tired. You have to go home. Okay, bye. Yay, all that perception I don't need anymore. +2 animals. Yay, that part I actually do really need. It's Vertumnalia! Time for speeches, games, and feasting. You stare hungrily at the feast table. Sure, it's mostly soy rations, but it's still more food than you usually see all at one time. This year, though, there's something new. Great big turreens and glowing beans. Turreens of glowing beans. Weird. Did you say fisting? You know, the mind hears what it wants to hear. Feasting! Feasting! You try to sneak some food before the speeches start, but Chief Engineer Instance catches you and smacks your hand away. Your mom gets really mad at her, and it causes a huge yelling match. Your dad directs you away from the table as Instance blames your mom for the way things are right now, and whatever that means. Uh-oh. More drama. Your dad passes you a soy sweet to keep your tummy busy during the speeches. He's the best. Governor Udicott takes the stage and manages to calm everyone down. Welcome, everyone, to our 4th Vertumnalia celebration, she says, speaking through a maxophoner. Her voice has been getting weaker lately and can't reach across the square the way it used to. I'm proud, as always, to stand before you as your governor, and to celebrate another year of peace and prosperity on this beautiful planet. Udicott steps aside, wobbling a little as she walks, leaving Seek to complete the annual formalities. Your mom steps forward. This year's feast includes a new glow-in-the-dark food. Pixie beans are our first domesticated Vertumnian crop. The crowd applauds and your mom raises her hand. Credit goes to Geranium. He insisted we dedicate a third of our fields to them, so you'll have him to thank for the light show in your toilets tonight. Nice. A smattering of laughter ripples through the crowd. Your dad chuckles nervously. Your mom's smile fades. As you know, we lost our hydroponics and microbial soil during the wormhole accident, she said. These pixie beans will make up for losses we faced with our earth crops. Interesting. Udicott's weedy voice rasped through the microphone. Thank you, everyone. Let's get on with the games. By quadrathlon! Heck yeah! +5 loyalty. Ooh, I think I'm loyal enough to get a job at the depot now. Come direct your attention to this year's addition, a cloth-covered mountain as tall as 4 adults, studded with mysterious protrusions. He pulls it back to reveal the Tower of Terror, he announces with a flourish. Test your courage with 3 stories of ladder climbs, followed by death-defying leap of faith into the poof shroom mats. All right, friendship with Anemone and Cal. You, Nem, and Cal take in the majesty of the Tower of Terror. Both of them are hooting and pumping their fists. Absolutely bonkers about jumping from 3 stories. Y'all be doing still wrestling, agility, and accuracy portions of the course, but clearly this is the winner by popular vote. How about you? Are you ready? I am so incredibly ready. You can't even comprehend how ready I am. I'll let Discord decide. Oh no, is that going in the Discord? Ah, Beautiful Vista is locked. So I think we want this. That's like pretty good. Is this better? Does this count as the first spot? It does count as the first spot. So 14 versus 12. So that's actually better. Okay. Okay, what if we go boop, boop, and boop? So they're technically all blue. Wait. Okay, now we got that straight. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, I like that. I think we're gonna go with that. We have some 6s, which is nice. What if we 5, 6, wait. We can 5, 6, 6. Oh, we're already good. Super goal. All right. I feel like maybe I could have done better. Yeah, I could have. Okay, 37. I was close. +2 toughness. Heck yeah. You blow through the obstacle course, the basket shooting, the bot wrestling with ease, and you arrive at the base of the Tower of Terror with a determined gleam in your eyes. Yeah, Botathlon champion! You scale it easily, of course. It's only ladders. Sure, it's really high ladders and a huge jump, but you just close your eyes and pretend you're jumping into a vat of pudding. Com awards you first place in the quadrathlon. Congratulations. Yeah, popular. I'm gonna be popular. Wait, +3 kudos. Okay. Finally, it's time for the feast. The pixie beans are a hit. Your parents keep touting their many benefits. They grow well here, they're super nutritious, they taste great, they're really versatile, and kids love their bright multicolor glow. Your rumbling stomach has made you grouchy. Your parents won't let you eat until they finally stop bragging about their dumb beans. You consider the options: pixie bean soup, pixie bean salad, pixie bean chili, even pixie bean aquafaba dessert. Everything glows in the evening twilight. You sullenly shove your pixie bean everything around on your plate. You don't even want to eat them anymore. Stupid beans, stupid feast, stupid games, stupid everyone. Ugh. Every time someone turns to talk to you, especially about how great these beans are and how great your parents are for growing them, you just become more irritated. They're just beans. It's like they love these beans more than they love you. You're probably just hungry. Eat your pixie beans. You want to rebel against these stupid beans, but the truth is you're too hungry to resist. You count backwards from 10 to calm yourself down so you don't blow up at your mom. Why is she smiling all the time? Ugh. You settle on glowering at her over your plate of glowing beans. She notices, but just purses her lips and turns away from you to talk to someone else. Ugh, rude. She's a teenager. You shovel food into your mouth, trying not to look like you're enjoying it. Okay, it is as delicious as everyone said, and you start to feel more human as you eat, right? Yeah, food. Food is great. Okay, +2 to cards with gems on them. That's really nice. Yay! You do feel better after you eat something. Everyone's in high spirits after dinner, breaking off into little groups to talk or make music together as the sky darkens for the shortest night of the year. You feel your mood improve by the minute as your friends pull you into a fun rhythmic clapping game. As your irritation fades, you wonder if this is what congruence meant when she warned you that your hormones would make you feel out of control sometimes. Yup. When you go back to your quarters to get ready for bed, your dad gives you a big hug. It's exactly what you needed. Oh, that's actually really sweet. Look at my little pets! They're chilling in the little hut. That's so cute. Hey, Dis. Who dis? Dis is sulking again. Hey, Cal. Cal is smelling the air. Okay. Tell me you're working about the depot. Blah, 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 blah. What? I need less than 20. I'm at exactly 20. Ugh. Wow, Mars, that's amazing. Oh my god, I love hearing you talk about the depot. Wow. You've dined. Yep, okay, cool. Just talking about puberty. Hooey! It's hot! Bye. Visit the gym. Do I want to increase any of these? No, not really. I feel like I want to increase my organizing, so maybe I'll go in here, and that'll also help improve my relationship with Mars. I mean, I'm at 6. That's getting kind of close. Maybe I can do it. What's on the notice board? Anything interesting? Colony food shortfall 90% dangerously low. Colony security rating 0% red. Interesting. Alright, let's do this. Your mom asks you to deliver a crate of sad-looking carrots to the kitchens, where antecedents will probably cook them into a thin soup or use them to sweeten rice porridge. Even though they're small and kind of gnarled, your stomach cramps up with the hunger when you look at them. You haven't been eating as well since the colony started rationing. You're hungry all the time. You drop the food off in the kitchens. There's no one around. Antecedent must be working in the crutch right now. That means no one would notice if you just... So hungry. I want to resist temptation because I really want to be able to work at the depot, because I don't know. It's something I can't unlock yet, which makes me want to unlock it. And I'm afraid if I steal, my rebellion's going to go up. So we're going to resist temptation. +1 colony food. Good. Memory gained. So hungry. I don't exactly know what the colony food does yet, but we got +1 to that. You diligently deliver the food untouched. Dinner that night is a sort of carrot-like paste smeared over a savory rice pudding, just like you thought. Antecedent is doing the best she can with what your colony has. At least you're all hungry together. Ooh, hello. Is that Cal? Is that an adult Cal? I think that's an adult Cal, because he's got the hair. I think that's an adult Cal. Unless that's my dad, but he's got the, no, he's got the blue hair. I think that's an adult Cal. Okay, random card locked in one spot. So I think we should take advantage and go with a 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, and that gets me a super goal. So this one should give me the best. I feel like that's gonna be the best I can get. Yes! Organization. And some kudos. Hi. slain. What do you think about this? Mars walks towards you haughtily, stops, poses with a hand on her hip, then turns and walks away. I call it my cool walk, Mars says, looking over her shoulder. I also have a bored walk and a flirty walk. It's important to switch it up once in a while. I found something you might like. I know you like these crystal clusters. Okay, cool. How are we doing? 9! I'm so close. He's talking about the air again. Is this just animals? Oh, I need biology. Oh, I'm actually pretty close on biology. Okay. I don't want to be like everyone else, Dis says, scowling as he watches people move around the colony. I'm not like everyone else. I'm just different. I can tell. Okay, emo kid. Hello, my cute animals. Nem is setting up the sports ball field. I don't think that's what it said, but it really doesn't matter. Puberty. Okay, let's get some biology. Study life sciences. Get that biology. This week in biology class, you're learning about predators and prey. Chief Engineering Instance brings up a picture of a hop eye on the holo projector and asks, what is this animal, and what does it do when it sees a predator? Tang's hand shoots up. They hop away very quickly. That's why we call it a hop eye. Instance shakes her head. Tang, you should know better than that. Many prey animals run away from predators. What do only hop eyes do? Tang blushes and looks down at her lap, mortified that she got a question wrong. Instance scans the class again. Anyone else? Selene? They thump on the ground to warn others. Okay. You've seen hop eyes out in the wild, and you know they're very communal animals. One wouldn't run away without warning the others first. Then they all hop away very quickly. Well, that's cute. Duplicate when drawn. I like that. That might be very helpful. Correct, Instance nods. Yay, friendship with Tangent. Tang gives you an appraising look. Maybe she didn't expect this from you. All right, study life sciences, +5 kudos if it equals the goal. All right, let's see how good we can get. We got some 2s, 3, 4s, and 5s. +1 to cards with gems. +1 to each other. Okay, so this has a gem on it. +2 to cards with gems. That becomes a 7. +1, so that's 4, 4. So if I go like this, I get 3 4s in a row. Okay, so that's probably the best we can do. Now I want to see if I can make it just a little bit worse. Oh, interesting. Wait, why is that? Oh, because I get the color. 29, 28, 27! I did it! I just had to screw stuff up enough. So I get those 10 kudos. Biology +5, nice. Reasoning, stress, tangent, love it. Woo! Exactly. Early wet, it's rainy season. Okay, bye. Okay, she's bouncing a ball. He's talking about the air. Wait, I can tell him a nature fact. Yeah, you want to hear a fun nature fact? You recently overheard the children learning how to count by studying hop eyes. Hop eyes have 1 foot and 2 tail forks and 3 stomachs and 4 eyes. Cool. And if you see 5 of them together, that's lucky, Cal laughs, finishing the mnemonics with you. Wait, how'd you find out that hot pies have 3 stomachs? I want to know. Or I don't want to know. Yay! Look, it's the phallic object. Father! Oh. Not father! You there! Okay, wait, what's my friendship with her? If I just need one more friendship, then I found something you might like. I'm just gonna give her one of these. No! She dislikes it. She actively dislikes it. Oh no. It's okay. Can I just give her another thing? All right, I'm giving you a crystal cluster. +4 friendship. Ha, Mars laughs, taking the crystal and turning it over in her hands, inspecting it. Well, I've had better birthday gifts this year, but I'll admit this crystal is pretty fabulous. I'll add it to my collection. Her birthday? Oh, I didn't know we knew her birthday. Okay, so now I should be able to talk to her and ask about the depot. And now, could I work there with you? Well, Mars hems and haws. I suppose it is a lot of work to do alone, and I do like you. Nice. You didn't like me like a month ago. We should stick together. Whatever Mars does to pull and administer Seek's string works, because an hour later you get a message from them on your holopom. They're dubious that you'll be able to rise to the responsibilities of your role, but that's nothing new. Seek is dubious about everyone and everything, but they agree Mars would be more efficient if she had someone to help keep an eye on her. Nice! I've unlocked it. We should also be able to apply to work as a farmer! You ask your mom if they're still looking for people for that farming job. Sure, kiddo, she tells you. That is assuming you've been studying up on biology. School comes first. I'm ready. Your mom claps you on the back. Oof, she's just as strong as she looks. Great, she says. Come see me in geophonics when you're ready to start. It'll be more fun than wheeling dirt around, I promise. Okay, so what will this get me? Work on the farm, biology, toughness, and friendship with Cal? Ooh, that's pretty good. It's pretty good. And what does this get me? Work in the depot, organizing, persuasion. Only 9 kudos? Why is only 9 kudos? I think while I have the kudos double, I'm gonna go for the higher kudos one. That's like literally the only reason. Yeah, because that one's 10 kudos. Quinn Darko! Thank you so much for the prescription. The number of times I've said that. Thank you for the subscription. I really, really appreciate it. It has been 12 months. Oh my gosh, 1 year. Thank you for your support all of this year. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Woohoo, 1 year, the best source of dopamine ever. Oh, heck yeah. Have the dopamine. Have it. Thank you for all the fun streams. Oh, and thank you for the subscription and the support. I always enjoy seeing you on my streams. Thank you. Prescriptions for the win. Thank you so much. And welcome in. It's been a minute. Dopamine. Have you seen this game before? We're playing, I was a teenage exocolonist. I don't know how the words. We're gonna work on the farm. It looks fun and colorful. It's great and also very sad and has already ripped my heart out, and we're only like a third of the way through it. It's a proud day for your mom. You're finally following in her footsteps. She meets you at the gate to the gardens. Hello, Sprout, she says, sounding chipper. Come on, we've got a lot to cover before you'll be able to keep up with the rest of us. Finally, some real farming. Your mom shows you around the fields in the geoponic domes. You'll mostly be working in the fields with the hardier earth crops like potatoes and corn, as well as the native plants we've managed to cultivate. She smiles and rubs her forehead with the back of her wrist. Your dad's pretty hopeful about these pixie beans, though. I'm reserving my judgment. You spend the rest of the day pulling weeds and watering the plants. You're dirty up to your waist by the time you've finished, but it's good, honest work. You're proud to be able to do something that helps out the colony. Cal gives you a high five and invites you in for a cool drink in the cafeteria. All the other agriculturists join you. Of all the places in the colony you've worked, geoponics is the most like a family. Maybe because they've always been your family, thanks to your mom and dad. Card. Okay, farming. This card becomes blue. Okay, I think we can take advantage of that. So, what if we go blue, 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 and then here, here. Okay, that's 24. What if we do this? 21? Yeah, okay, this is better. I'm not confident that's the best I could have done, but it gets the goal. Ooh, I was only one away from the best. Biology, toughness, kudos, stress, and Cal. It is now mid-wet. Hey, Dad. 80 with the animals. How close am I? 75. I'm really close. Hey, Sprout. Hey, Sprout. Your dad grades you. How are your classes going? I know it's hard to sit in the classroom when there's so much to explore, but everything in life's going to get easier for you if you take time now to learn a lot of things. He laughs. Who knows? Maybe you'll be running this place one day. Oh, 95 stress. I do need a break. Cal's digging up something in the garden, creating a neat little stack of vegetables in his wheelbarrow. Hey, Slade, he says, taking off his gloves to card his hands through the air. Gloves to card his hands through his hair? What does card his hands through his hair even mean? How's it hanging? I found something you might like. I have an egg for you. Have this egg. Is that an alien egg? Wow, cool. What season is it? Ocean. Odd. Exactly. Okay, she's munching. Hey, Tang, what's up with you? Ah, she's talking about puberty again. Okay. So I definitely need to rest. I think I want to rest where I get friendship with Dis, relax on the walls. Most of the time you're alone up here, except for the occasional passing guard. But sometimes you're joined by Dis. He barely looks up as you plop down and kick your feet through the railing and over the edge. He looks like he's doodling on his holopad. You see all sorts of plants, mushrooms, little creatures with too many eyes or too many legs. He has a selection of plant samples at his side, like artist paintbrushes laid out on a towel. He must be quite the junior botanist. He's not drawing plants right now, though. He's actually drawing a person, and not anyone you recognize from the colony. They have long, dark hair and a pointed face, and are covered from neck to toe in floaty black robes. They look neat. You wonder if they're just his original character or something, like his super cool goth self-insert. That looks nice. Yay, +2 friendship. Dis smiles shyly but doesn't look away from his drawing. Thanks, he mumbles. I'm not very good at drawing him yet. It's the dude we saw. The one that we ignored and didn't take his advice. All right, I think I'm gonna get rid of this one. It is now late wet. Hi, Nam. Bye, Nam. What's up, you? Talking about your big fat brain. Talking about air. Dis. Who dis? Dis is fiddling with the toggles on his jacket, watching the coming and goings of expeditions. I want to go with them, he mumbles, but not like with them, you know? Like, I just want to be alone in the wilderness for a while. A little smile plays across the corner of his lips. Sounds nice. Yes, it does, Dis. Yes, it does. Mars has set up her hollow screen to reflect her face, and she's oh, we've already seen the eyes. Who dis? Dis. Okay, now I want to do this one because I want to know what it does. So I get organizing and persuasion. I like that. Seek rolls their eyes when they see you report to the depot for your first day as a clerk. Oh, it's you. They deadpan. Well, at least you might learn something useful while you're here. The depot is where the precious nanoprinters live. Seek lords over it like a tyrant, and they don't like children. They load the depot module on your holopalm and walk you through the process. People submit requisitions for the nanoprinter through this portal, they explain. It's your job to print the correct routine to program the correct routine into the nanoprinter to fulfill their order. Then you mark it as available for delivery or pickup, depending on if we have a delivery person available. Seek grumbles, and we almost never do. With that perfunctory explanation, Seek leaves you to figure out what to do on your own. It's okay for the first hour or so, because no one puts in a request at all. It is pretty early. Maybe everyone is still asleep? Let's clean and organize. Yes, +1 organizing. There's a lot to organize as you don't store a lot of stuff here, except for things that people need all the time, like toothpaste. But you find a bucket and start to mop the floors the old-fashioned way, because there's nothing wrong with taking pride in your work. You're jerking back to reality, but you're doing what now? by a haptic pulse through, you're jerked back to reality by a haptic pulse through your holopalm. Your first order! You excitedly open your holopalm and read it. Elbow grease, 1 gallon, it reads. From Cal, Geoponics, delivery ASAP. Very funny now. Or fill the requisition. Very funny. You dismiss the phony requisition. Haha, Cal's got jokes. Another one pops up on your holo screen. Flashlight fluid, 2 gallons. Anemone, sports ball, delivery ASAP. Now I'm like, okay, let's do it. You fix the requisition to your holo screen and fire up the nanoprinter. Huh, that must be wrong, because you're not finding anything under... You're almost about to punch in the parameters for something similar to what the requisition when you hear someone laughing behind you. OMG, Mars exclaims, leaning over your shoulder to look at your holopalm. Are you serious? Are you kidding me right now? Like, Selene, that's not even a thing. Mars snaps her gum in your ear as she reaches over and dismisses the requisition. Here, I saved you from being a nullhead today. Now you owe me one, she says. I take payment in acts of service. She hops up onto the depot counter and primly crosses her legs. I am so totally relieved to have you as my assistant here, Selene. Finally, someone to haul boxes and fetch things so I can focus on the important work. Your assistant? I should be in charge. I got additional friendship from that? I thought for sure that would have ticked her off. I don't care which of you is in charge, Seek interrupts, so long as you get the work done. Seek pauses. Wait, do you wash the floors? They say, looking impressed. Well, that does deserve a reward. Here you go. Nice! They swipe through a holopalm and you feel yours pulse as a couple kudos are deposited into your account. Yes. Mars can hardly wait until Seek is gone to giggle. Either way, I'm glad you're here. This job is usually so boring. Nice. Working at the depot. Yeah. Okay. Oh, all cards under 2 become 2. +2 to all of these. So... I feel like maybe we want one of these. Wait. Boop. Boop. So now we have 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. 16. What's this do? Only 15. 17? 21. But I'd kind of like to get the kudos bonus, so... Can I make it slightly worse? 20, but not 21? What if I... Oh, 20! Here to end stream, I guess? Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I was gonna go a little bit longer because we're... Oh wait, you can't see it because it's behind my face. But essentially, we are in month late wet. And the next one is glow. And I was gonna end after glow. So like, kinda. Okay, what if I go like this? 18? No, it's even worse. Ugh. Okay, I think I'm giving up and I'm just gonna do it. I could have gotten a 25, rough. Okay, +2 or +4 organizing, +2 persuasion, +9 kudos. Cool, cool, cool. It's been a long month of being cooped up indoors while it poured rain, and everything got too muddy and gross to play outside. You and the other teens are in the lounge again, and everyone's getting a little antsy. For a second I thought it said angsty, and I'm like, yeah, they're teenagers. Internet seems to be holding, probably have another hour to go. That is good that the internet's holding. Tangent and Cal are bickering about something, and Dis must be bored enough that he's letting Mars paint his fingernails. Nice. Nem is trying to do a dance she learned from watching holovids, and she's failing miserably. The sound of her music fills the room. You're starting to feel a little off too, but like, it's weird. Like, you want to yell, but at the same time you want to take off all your clothes and streak through the colony square. Okay. Nem dances a little too close to Mars's collection of nail polish, bumping into the table and sending them all and herself clattering to the floor. Hey, watch it. Hey, watch it. Dis snaps. Dance your stupid dance somewhere else. It's not stupid, Nem sniffs from the floor. You don't have to be so mean to me. Boo-hoo, Mars teases. What are you gonna do? Dance about it? Ugh, you're all so childish. Who even cares? Hey, everyone, just shut up, Cal exclaims from across the room. Honestly, you've all fight all the time. You stay inside where it's nice and dry and you don't appreciate how hard everyone else is working. It's just whine, whine, whine. You're not better just because you work outside, Tang joins in. You're not special, Cal. If I wanted to, I could work outside. She opens her hollow palm and flies her fingers over the screen. There, see? Next month, I'll be working in geoponics. How do you like that? Then you can nag me about my soft hands all you want. Udicott pokes her head from the command corridor. Children, keep it down. We can hear you all the way from the bridge. Everyone goes quiet for a second, and then explodes into arguing again. Udicott throws her hand in the air and retreats down the hallway in defeat. Okay. I think either we lean in and go time to go wild, or it's calm down everyone. Let's give in to the rebellious nature. Why would you jinx us like that? Time to go wild! Plus 15 rebellion. Oh yeah, we're getting rebellious, everyone. Somehow the rambunctious group tumbles into your quarters. Thankfully your parents are out. Everyone keeps fighting and it's starting to get physical. Oh no. Mars and Nem get into a shoving match and Cal and Dis join in too. Tangent yells from the sidelines, cheering when Mars knocks Nem right on her butt. Oh, ouchie! Nem whines, still sniffling. Okay, fine. I'm sorry for knocking over your stupid nail polish. Mars tosses her hair over her shoulder. Apology accepted. You can pick them up while you're down there. She flounces onto your bed. Ugh, now I'm bored. I can't believe I'm bored of bossing people around. Wait, Dis says, jumping up. We should play Spin the Bottle. Oh, we're getting into some teenage angst, everyone. Everyone looks around and surprised that Dis suggested it. But you can tell they're all kind of into the idea. Your tummy flips over in a way that's not uncomfortable. A kissing game? Good thing I swing both ways. It's also been a minute. Hello, hi Macaroli, how you doing? No 7 minutes in heaven. No, that's a little too much. Spin the bottle. Yeah, spin the bottle. Everyone giggles nervously, but more courageous voices prevail, and soon you're grabbing a bottle to spin to sort out partners. Your palms sweat as the bottle spins on your turn, spinning until it falls on. You just spent 3 hours building 2 Lego sets. Oh, that's amazing. What Lego sets did you build? Although if it was 3 hours with 2 Lego sets, I feel like they couldn't have been that big, or you're like world champion Lego builder. All right, who am I kissing? Dis! Yes! Evo kid. Is it because I have the highest 37 friendship, 47, 50 friendship? No, it's not even that high. Okay. Everyone hoots and hollers. Dis? But he looks completely unbothered. In fact, he looks excited. He unbuttons his shirt collar and slicks his hair back, giving you an exaggerated eyebrow wiggling come hither look that sends everyone into hysterics. I can flirt now. Oh my god, I've gotten to the part of the game where I can flirt. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I am gonna flirt. We're giving everyone a show. He's into it. It was his idea. He looks excited. Okay, wait. Finishing the Empire base on Endor. Okay, interesting. And did the entire Boba Fett's throne room in 2 hours. Oh my gosh, that is impressive. Amazing. Flirting for the win. Exactly, Quinn. Flirt. You wiggle over to Dis, matching his energy as you grab him and sweep into a big showy kiss. I also love the idea that Selene did like the bow thing and was like, like a dip. Everyone laughs and yells as you kiss for 5, 10, no 15 whole seconds before letting him go. Dis collapses back to his position on the floor with a silly smile. Everyone keeps playing, but the bottle never lands on you again. Mars and Tangent both get each other on their turns, making Tango completely red as both time Mars plants a chivalrous kiss right on her lips. I'm stressed. The next day you feel terrible. It feels like your arms and legs are made of lead, and it takes so much energy to do anything. You can barely make it out of bed. All the energy from yesterday has been drained out of you, and then some. It lasts for a week. Some of you can't even get out of bed. And when you do, your moods are all over the place. Aggressive, sulky, impulsive, until your batteries run out and you sleep for another 12 hours straight. What is this, some weird futuristic puberty thing? You're resting in the lounge with your friends, watching holovids and grazing on roasted pixie beans, when your dad and chief engineer Instance come storming through the door. You! Instance snaps, smacking the bowl of pixie beans out of Mars's hands. Stop eating those this instant! Oh, it's the pixie beans. It's the pixie beans. Mars looks like she's about to smack some sense into Instance, but your dad steps in. I'm sorry, everyone. We were wrong about the pixie beans. They're not safe for kids to be eating. Interesting. To be fair, Macaroni probably doesn't finish a bottle or 2 of champagne in that time. Okay, fair. It made us horny teens, exactly. You've been feeding us poison? Mars shrieks. Ow! Ew! 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 Does my dad know you tried to kill me? Your dad spreads out his hands. No, they're not. Don't worry, Mars. Calm down. They're not poison. There's just a chemical in them that hyperbonds to estrogen and testosterone in your big teenage growing hormones. Oh, your big teenage growing hormones. And the brain likes to likes binding to that new macromolecule a lot more than the regular kind. It's been making your moods unpredictable and causing periods of hypo and hypermania. Oh, okay. So it's just turning regular teenage angst into like extra teenage angst, like teenage angst on steroids. When Mars just stares blankly at him, he laughs awkwardly. Translation, he says. It's been making you kids act silly and feel sick. I'm sorry. Instance frowns. If it's doing this to kids, it's not long until it builds up enough to affect the rest of us too. Until further notice, no one is to eat a single pixie bean. Oh no, -1 colony food and status ended hormones. Okay, so I'm no longer hormonal because I've stopped eating the pixie beans. Your dad looks distraught. Flulu was right, he says, collapsing in a nearby chair and rubbing his eyes. She didn't trust these things, but... It's PG-13. But shit, she's still gonna be pissed that we don't have another successful food source. You look at him in shock. You hardly ever see him swear. It must be worse than you think. Your dad sits there in silence for a long time. It's Chloe! Look at my little animals. They're so cute. Hey, Dis. Dis pokes a glowing bauble bud with his toe. The seeds snap free and it drifts up into the dark of glow, slowly breaking up into little luminescent specks. Make a wish, he says. Does this interest you? I don't think you're gonna like this, but I want to give you a flower. I haven't figured out what you like yet. Okay. Thank you, Dis says, clearly unsure how to react. I'll, find something to do with it. I don't know what he likes! I want to flirt with him! If I could, I would. Heck yeah. Oh, we need to have another Lego champagne stream. I did figure out that my my like cast member discount does work at the Lego store, so maybe I should buy some Legos. Okay. Bye, Nam. Hi, Mom. Oh, I can tell you what I learned today because I have organizing of over 20. Well, you haven't really been in school for a while, or even in engineering, but you tell your mom about some paperwork you had to deal with. You're pretty good at organization, so it was easy. Cool. I have 2 of those now. Do you even know why we call it paperwork? Your mom laughs. It's true, it's not like you're sorting actual paper. Back on Earth, we used to have to use paper to... never mind. She slaps you on the back. Good for you having your your head together. It's hard to improve these, like, soft skills. Biology and toughness. Maybe I would just want to go study the humanities, honestly. Oh, I did not mean to click it, but we're going for... Oh, you see a note? Oh, perfect. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Lego discount is nice, yeah, because they rarely go on sale, so it's wonderful. Just remember, whatever you build, you need to get home. You make a good point. I can always disassemble it to bring it home. Made a deal with your significant others, either nicotine or alcohol. That's fair. She said keep the vapes. Fair enough. As for building Legos, I doubt being drunk AF would incapacitate that part of my brain because it's the same part that plays MTG and I can play that drunk. That's fair. So no Falcon. Yeah, exactly. So everything else is on the table. Need some help with after-school tutoring. Literally anyone who isn't in a complete idiot will do because she's desperate. Please apply. Well, I have reasoning of above 10, so apply. You tell Dr. Instance you're interested in the job. She looks up from her holopalm like she's just noticed you exist. Yes you do, she says, nodding. The slower kids have trouble keeping up with congruence sometimes. You mostly just have to pat them on the back now and then, stop them from wandering off when they're supposed to be studying. No offense, but anyone with a pulse could do it. You wait for further instructions. Instant sighs, shooing you away dismissively. You know where the classrooms are, just come here when you're not doing whatever nonsense teenagers do here. Cool, tutoring. I'm glad I unlocked that, now I have more options. Okay, random card locked. Okay, we got some 4s. We could do like a 4, a 3, oops, a 3, a 3. Oh, that ends up being a 5. So we want to switch these actually. So it's 5, 5, 3, 4, 4. Okay, what if... Okay, so that gets me 25. What if we go 3, 4, 5? Oh, 26. And I get the super goal. Boom. Kind of glad I don't smoke and drink much. That's fair. Do you actually not drink much, or do you not drink much like Bunny says she doesn't drink much? Yay, that was the best score I could have gotten. Nice. So I got some nice creativity, persuasion, stress. Wonderful. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're collecting glowflies in the geoponics gardens with Cal and Nem when the sirens begin to wail. You all stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Your parents run off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the greenhouses and stay quiet. Nem declares she's going to the walls to watch the soldier fights. She knows a good spot. What is that? Probably bravery? I'm so torn. Because, like, I always go help, but I kind of want to, like, actually do what I'm told for once. In my rebellious teenage years, I'm going to actually do what I'm told. Do I want to do that? Okay, because we have 2 standards of that here, thanks to the bunny curve. Tuesdays are usually a 2-beer night, maybe 1 to 2 more during the week, depends on activities, so literally not much. Fair. Now we're in my, yeah, we're gonna watch from the walls. I stopped eating the beans that made me super hormonal, so we're gonna watch from the walls. We're gonna chill. No, not watch from the walls. Get inside and stay quiet. For once, I'm actually gonna do what I'm told. Oh, and I get friendship with Hal. Nice. You and Cal, not Cal, do as you're told. Anemone heads for the walls. You manage to push a trunk of gardening supplies across the door. They're automatic doors, so it won't stop them from opening, but at least it'll buy you a few more seconds to run away if something tries to come through. Cal looks up at the glass ceiling and walls. If they come through the door, he mutters. He shows you a good hiding spot, and together you curl up and try not to make any noise. I just hope nobody gets hurt, he mutters, hiding his face in his knees. After a while, the all-clear rings through the colony. You and Cal come out of your hiding place and creep back outside. In the distance, you can see 2 of the largest fields have been torn up. Cal shoots you a worried look, and you go back to collecting glowflies in silence. You watch your mom and dad survey the damage with grim, tight body language. Your parents are arguing quietly at your little table. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke, your mom says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan. The fields, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hands across the tabletop. We have to tell people what we saw in geoponics. They look up, noticing you in the doorway. Your dad's worried expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, Rutabaga. What happened to the fields? Your mom stands up. Don't worry about that, she snaps. Oh, don't worry about that, she snaps. Get to bed, it's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. It's my birthday, it is my birthday. I'm older now, look, she's older! She's grown up! Yoopa-doopa-doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop-boop. Blah, blah, blah. And I am amused it's Bunny stream night, you drink more on. Heck yeah. Hello, cast! how you doing? Usually hang out with a buddy on Tuesdays. Had to cancel this week. That's why I'm on watching list, but not chatting. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'm so sorry, Cass, because you just jumped on, but I have had a long day and I need to like get to bed, so we are gonna stop there because that is a good stopping spot. Oh, you tore your calf muscle. Ouch, that sounds awfully painful. I hope it gets better. All right, we got a little bit more rebellious. 0 food, 0 defense. -3 kudos. Oh, because I bought something. So we improved our combat and our animals a lot. Friendship with Dis. Ooh, look, everybody's growing up. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah. I'm so excited. And now we have more people we can flirt with. Now that we're angsty teenagers. Rip ×2. Exactly. But look, we got friendship with Dis and Cal and Mars, a little bit with Tangent and Anemone. Got a lot of different cards here. All right. Oh, she shaved her head. Cute. Okay. We are gonna save there. Enjoyed that. I love that we're getting to the part where this becomes a romance game. I love it. We're already flirting with Dis, so nobody's surprised. Nobody's surprised I'm flirting with everyone, but you know. Oh, it takes up to a year? Ah, that's rough. Kind of makes sense when walking / hobbling. Yeah, exactly. I hope it goes faster than expected. Okay, so my second announcement, because different people are on stream right now. I will not be streaming this Sunday because I will be out of town. I will be shopping for wedding dresses. However, I plan on instead streaming this Friday. So Friday, not Sunday. If I'm available, I'm going to start my stream a little early. I don't have an exact time, I'm sorry, and I can't guarantee that I'll be early, but the idea is I want to try to start a little early if I can, because my flight is at super crazy o'clock in the morning. Actually, it's not that early, it's like 6, but that probably means I have to wake up at like 3. So I want to make sure I get to bed at a good time, and if I get to bed at a good time, that means I have to start streaming at a good time so I can end streaming at a good time. You know how it is, so it's probably going to be a short stream, and I'm going to try to start it early if I can, so just keep an eye out for that Discord notification. You flirt never. Exactly. Give it time, you probably still can. But yeah, that's that. Yeah, so show up on Friday, don't show up on Sunday. I won't be here. With that, I've had a very long day and I really need to eat some dinner and go to bed. So I am going to sign off. Thank you all for hanging out with me. It's been lovely. And I will see you on Friday, not Sunday, Friday. Okay.